Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Nailal Azizi and my last study number is 23 and I'm from PBI 1. Here I will finish my final exam of methodology in Tesol course. For this exam I choose one method from 10 methods that I have learned in my class. That method is test-based language teaching, or we can say TBLT. So first, I will explain about what is TBLT. TBLT is an approach that focuses on task, exercise, and project to language teaching, where students work towards an outcome while communicating in the target language. Thus, TBLT focuses on communication and aims to build students' communication skill. And in the TBLT, we can combine one skill with another skill, like speaking and writing skill, or speaking with listening or reading skill for the exercise. Next is key principles of TBLT. 1. Task focuses. Language learning is focused on tasks that have specific goals. For example, like make a dialogue, creating dialogue, giving information about the existence of object, greeting card, and another material. Number 2 is active students' involvement. TBLT can make students are actively involved in accomplishing such tasks. They use language to communicate and solve problems, so their communication skill can improve. Number 3 is key language skill. The main focus is on developing speaking and listening skills, although writing and reading skills may also be involved depending on the text given. In TBLT, there are 3 phases of text placement. There are 3 phases consist of the pre-text, on-text, and post-text. And here I use the topic is descriptive text, and the material I use giving information about the existence of object for grade 8 junior high school students. Let's try to example. I have a strategy for this. The first is the pre-activity. For pre-activity, which is an explanation from the teacher about the material and its example. The second is main activity, and the last is post activity. Now we start. Look at number 1. The activities is pre-activity. Time allocation is 50 minutes. For the details, the teacher explains the material and gives example. Before we move to the main activity, here I will try to give little explanation about the material. Check out the following explanation. Inside this classroom, there are several objects that are very important for the teaching and learning process. In the corner of the room, there are many tables and chairs arranged neatly for the students to sit during the lesson. At the front of the classroom, there is a large blackboard used by the teacher to write explanation and examples. Behind the blackboard, there is a bookshelf with several books and learning materials stored in labeled drawers. There are also some ceiling lights that provides sufficient lighting in the classroom. In the corner, there are some extra chairs and a round table for group discussions. On the walls of the classroom, there are some educational posters that provide additional information for students. Looking at the text above, notice that expression using there, is, or are. or there are to express the existence of something. For example, there is a classroom in the school. There are 3 books on the table. Number 2, use unspecified number words like little, few, some, many, much, or a lot of to give information about unspecified quantities. For example, there are many students in the classroom. Many. There are many students in the classroom. There are some pens in the drawer. Number 3 is make us professional phrases like in, on, under, in front of, below, or above to describe the position of an object. For example, there is a whiteboard in front of the classroom. There are 20 desks and chairs in the classroom. Okay, now looking at number 2. Main activity for the time allocation is 30 minutes. Here, students practice writing a text about object in the classroom using the method as explained by the teacher in the pre-activity. So in here, students make a descriptive text, just 1 paragraph, like as the teacher explained at the pre-activity. Okay, for the last number 3 is post-activity. The time allocation is 20 minutes. Here, students who have finished working come forward to the front of the class and read the result of their writing. After that, the teacher gives feedback to each student who has come forward. So after the students finish their work, they come to the front of class one by one, and then the teacher is give a feedback for them, including like pronunciation of maybe vocabulary. Okay, the conclusion of the test-based language teaching or TBLT method is that approach is very effective in promoting students' language skill development through contextually based tasks by placing students in situations similar to real life, such as describing objects in the classroom or solving problems in a simulated context. TBLT integrates language learning with authentic and relevant language use. This approach not only improves students' communicative ability but also expands their vocabulary and increase confidence in using English in various practical situations. Thus, TBLT offers a dynamic and student-centered approach to effective and meaningful learning. So maybe enough for me. I hope I can get a best score. Maybe there are any mistakes. I'm sorry, so sorry. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.